Hey, hey, welcome back. And today, hopefully, we'll have a final plan. Well, I mean, we already have the quest ready. So, you three are going to go? Good morning. Good morning. You don't know how refreshing it is to see you three all together again. True. Likewise. Did you rest well? Not much, but, well... We wanted to spend the whole night planning while Rhea worked on the sword, but... Una forced us to sleep. Good. Una is the competent adult here. She's always valued nap time. Innkeeper, I've observed you put up quests for us. Quests as in multiple? Only one, I think. And you even thought about defending the roots. Very smart, Innkeeper, very smart. I assume that means you all did it. You all did too. Of course we did. We made plans and backup plans and teams and everything. What kind of team did you join? Fable's going to fight that big bad necromancer guy with the cool new dragon powers. And we'll be making sure the zombies don't eat people. Together with Baya and Archie. We'll evacuate the capital and Zenith too. There shouldn't be any people around when his undead army arrives. Other than our extermination team, obviously. That seemed reasonable. With Baya's help, it should go quickly too. Right? First, we wanted to ask her to teleport Team Cool Sword to the aperture, but... Baya says she can't talk to the trees in the Forbidden Valley. They're too weird. Too weird for Baya. Must be some strange trees. Yeah, I really wanted to see them, but it's too dangerous. So I just wait until I'm older. Archie's going to help us convince the people in charge about the approaching danger. I help with providing good arguments and keeping things organized. And Dave will lead our group and scout out escape routes. And after that, you're staying behind for the battle, Dave? No, I'm staying with Melly. I'll bring everyone to safety and protect them there. Not out for revenge? I trust my friends will deliver it for me. Oh, what a character development! I do want the necromancer to be defeated, but I don't want to leave Melly alone again even more. So you want to stay out of it? I want to live. Oh. Plus, Melly will need an assistant. I couldn't ask for a better one. Agreed. Now, I know you didn't put up a quest for the evacuation, but... Could you get me a drink for the road? Something tasty to motivate me. Sure. We'll have to convince a lot of people we haven't gone mad. Sure. What secret do you have for me this time? A really big one. Your real name? What could possibly still surprise me now? My real name? Yeah! I'm all ears. Come on. Don't say it's something like Tom or something. It's Neil. Neil Broom. Oh, that somehow fits. Like Neil. I'm not sure about Broom, but Neil. Kinda fits. It's a stupid name, I know. But I think I'm done pretending to be someone else. So Neil it is. I love it! Neil! It's cute! Well, I wouldn't say cute, but it's normal. Can I give you a nickname? Neely, Nishan, Nelly, like Melly, but with an N. Neil is fine, I think. Neil, it suits you really well. Thank you, Fable. Such a nice name definitely earns you a drink. I was hoping you'd say that. Thank you for helping me be myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. I make sure Nave is just as charming as if you're Malachido John then. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go. So a simple drink, nothing fancy. Let's see. Charisma would be a spoken art. As always, I guess. There you go. Until the end. You only had the same drink. Always. Some additional charm? Not that you need it. This is delicious. Thank you. I hope this will make me more bearable to the townsfolk. I find you plenty bearable. Thanks. Innkeeper. Of course I'm going to make you a drink. Yes, Fable? I've been meaning to tell you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Without you pushing me to go on a werewolf quest, I wouldn't have gained the confidence to face You're one of the best friends I've ever had. Ah. Fable, I have a confession to make. Now let me guess. You don't actually know how to make hot chocolate. Actually, I recently learned how. Would you like one? You're trying to distract us. Yes, yes, but I'd still like one. I'd accept it when you're done telling us your secrets. I'd trade your confession for the chance to make me a hot chocolate. I see I've taught you well. Alright. This is scarier than I thought it would be. I know, but you can do it. That crazy necromancer. The truth is, I know him pretty well. He's my former best friend. Not husband? That's boring. That makes sense. It does? That's what he's also saying. It does? Well, I always knew she was hiding something. And when I saw the flowers on the necromancer's armor, it reminded me of the letter you refused to open. Yeah, that letter was... something. So, you two were friends? We were in an adventuring party together. It was us and 4 others. Aquila, Aegeus, Alkane, and Kia. Oh, it's been ages since I've said the names out loud. We spent quite a few years together. What happened? Well, they all died, I guess. They died. Our friends, they... Remember the other necromancer you were researching, Melly? Obviously. Is he the reincarnation? Was I right? Not quite, but we fought her, Peribosia, a couple of times. She was obsessed with immortality and would do anything to get it. To us it was like a game. She would do something horrible, we'd stop her goons, she would get away. We got so used to it that we became careless and arrogant. We didn't quite realize how dangerous she really was. Thinking ourselves invincible, we went into our last fight unprepared. And my friends paid for it with their lives. Well, to be honest, I thought that was what would happen to you when you went into the Twilight Chasm. I thought he'd be the end of you. I see. I understand why you were scared. I just wish you would have told me. Me too. When we fought her, they all went down so quickly. Aquila got mind-controlled and struck down Alkane. Here went down trying to heal Aegeus. We tried so hard to keep fighting despite it all, to not give up, and then suddenly... they were all gone, and it was only me, and Quasar. Quasar, is that his name? Yes, Quasar Duskbringer, fitting name. Is that his real name? Yes, jealous? A little. He grew up in the Order of Starlight. It was a different subsection from Tears, but I guess Cassiopeia's servants have a flair for dramatic names. We got along immediately. We hated each other at first. I mean, when I look at him, I don't think he's the type I would like. So I just go with my opinion and say we hated each other at first. Though I don't really hate people, but, you know, exaggerate a little bit. Disagreed on a lot of things. Especially about religion. And because he worshipped Cassiopeia and you Leviathan? Oh, you figured that one out. This place has a sea serpent written all over it. It does? You're a very good detective after all. But yes, that made for interesting fights, but that somehow brought us closer together. And arguing about scripture was always kind of fun. I bet. But the other necromancer, Kerubosia? That one. She died, right? So you defeated her after all? No. Yes. Well, Quasar did. When I saw my friends I was pretty sure it was all over, that we had lost. I was hopeless and scared, so you ran away? I ran and I didn't stop until I was too far gone to turn back. I get that. Running's pretty easy when you're scared. And that must have been really scary to lose your friends like that. It was, but it wasn't right to leave. Well, if I say this one, I mean they did leave Tia behind as well. So I think my friends would like me to survive. At least I would like my friends to survive when I'm dead. I mean, I'm already dead, right? So I go with the first option. It was. I did the right thing by leaving. Otherwise, I might have joined them. And then I wouldn't be here now. I'm glad you're here, even though that choice wasn't easy. Easier than I would have liked it to be. Suddenly, there was an explosion of intense magic from where I'd escaped from. I'm pretty sure he used the Soul Shatter spell to defeat her. That sounds... shattering? Like something Hex would use. We stole it from a mad wizard back in the day. It was clearly too dangerous to be used, so we all agreed to keep the scroll safe and untouched. But he didn't. We didn't. We both wanted to study it despite the warnings. And while the others were partying or getting into tavern brawls or petting were-owls, we studied a scroll that could rip souls asunder. I don't think either of us ever planned on using it, but we were young and curious. The allure of powerful magic is a difficult one to ignore. I think when I escaped and he refused to run, with no other options left, he used it against her. And it shattered Kerubosia's soul. It clearly won him the fight, but it didn't bring them back. How have we never heard about any of this? You have, in a way. It happened 30 years ago? Yes. How old is the innkeeper? I was wondering why he opened the first sigil 30 years ago, and then waited so long for the others. I guess it was an accident, opening the portals, I mean. That's what it did, right? With her soul, turn it into a portal? I think so, yes. And now he wants to bring your friends back. We can all relate to that right now. There's nothing I wouldn't give to see them again, my old friends, and Tia too, but the past has already happened, and I can't change it, no matter how much I want to. I want to honor the love they taught me, the ways they changed me, and the life I still get to live. They're worth so much more than only remembering the worst thing that ever happened to them. And I don't want to destroy myself any more than my cowardice already did. You are a little bit of a coward. You could have told us this at the beginning. I didn't want it to be him, I guess. Not that I want to choose sides. He's still my friend, even after all he's done. Even after he put on Kerubosia's armor and abandoned his oath, I guess no one wants to accept that their friend has become someone unrecognizable to them. I'm sorry that happened to you, to the both of you. It feels good to finally say it out loud. Is that weird? Not at all. Do you think we can share this with the others? His name and the story, I mean? If you want to. I fear Lynn will crush me, though. I put in a good word for you. Do you hate me now? Of course not. You're our friend. Our occasionally stupid, shady, and sad friend, but our friend nonetheless. And Quasar is your friend. I also wouldn't know what to do if I had to fight against my friends. I'd like to think I wouldn't want to hurt them either. But you really do have to start taking your own advice. So I've heard. Thank you, Fable. You really are my favorite regular. Good. Because you're my favorite innkeeper. I'm your only one. So don't go anywhere, okay? Not this time, I promise. Do I get hot chocolate now? Are we going to be sad for another hour? I get you your hot chocolate. Thank you for being patient. Let's go. Hot chocolate. What do we need for that? We need swiftness and shield and stuff. So this one sounds good. The lotus flower. Alright. A lotus flower. There you go. I mean, sounds disgusting adding it to that, but no other option. This one and this one. Did I do something wrong? Oh no! I have too much defense. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. One of this and one of this. Now, hot chocolate. There you go. Yeah, hot chocolate. Quincy style. What style? This is perfect! Thank you so much. No zombies shall stand a chance against my chocolatey veins. You. I have to go run through the garden now. See you in a bit. Good luck, Faber. Still have to make you a drink, Faber. I'll go with her. We'll check in with you guys after we've won. I'd like that. Once we're back. How about some cheesecake and dancing? That sounds lovely. We can make some flour biscuits too. I'm very excited to try those. Cute. Be safe out there. You too, Nail. Sounds better when you say it. Can't wait to hear it again. Aww! Thank you for sharing all of it with us and Keep. I guess it was finally my turn, to be honest. Do you think we'll win this? Of course! Yes, I believe in all of you. I know you'll stop him and save us all. Especially with you on the team. You're a really good cheerleader. I know. And even if you don't come back, I'm still glad I got to spend all this time with you. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Me neither, Innkeeper. But don't say goodbye just yet. I'm still coming back to pick up that quest. I need to check in with the others first, though. I figured. Thank you for everything, Fable. I couldn't have wished for a better person to share my adventures with. I'll be back in a bit. Be patient. I'll try my best. Who's next? Oh, you two. Well, hello, Innkeeper! We have returned! Welcome back to my tavern. How are you two doing? Still clinging to those empty lines, are we? You can drop the act now and keep. We all know you're not just a mere babbler after all. Who told you the good news? We met this lovely little girl on our way here. A really chatty kitten. Maybe she has to overcompensate for that brooding older foster brother of hers. So you know about everything. About your story with the necromancer? For sure. I have to admit, everything makes a lot more sense now. Not the bird, it was not my fault. I'm glad you came back. I think we've all made some mistakes in our past. Some of us married evil bitches, I guess. Others run away because they were afraid. What counts is what you do now, Innkeeper. For example, how you help us fix your beep up from 30 years ago. Yeah, sorry. I see you've already put up a quest for us. Good. Oh, you're the one who's going to take it? You're not going to fight alongside Lynn? No, fight! Whom are we fighting? The undead army, you know? The one that's marching towards the capital? But who am I to blame them? Sounds like a wonderful stroll through nature. You're an idiot. They're not strolling, they're eating away at the roots protecting the capital. That's not very nice. You got that right. And that's why we're going to stop them. Very well, dear Rhea. You and your cape will be welcome addition to the team. There'll also be a few more adventurers accompanying us. Scully, Una, and Jade are going to join in on the fun. Una also mentioned Iniku. I haven't seen them in a hot minute. I bet they're out there somewhere wreaking havoc. Saving this world and the capital from destruction. Sounds like a dangerous endeavor. It is. Just as I thought. I couldn't bear losing yet another person so close to me in my lifetime. I know that feeling all too well. Will you both stop worrying before anything bad has even happened yet? That reminds me, did the sword turn out well? Ha! Excuse me bragging, but it turned out spectacular. I was able to craft a flawless weapon, so deadly yet beautiful. Cass Barber really passed an astonishing sword on her. But the giverous opals and the blueprint those priests gave us, it's my best work to date. More than enough for the Orhard competition. And with the Dragonfire little Elfie acquired, it's also strong enough to withstand Earth's great axe. Already handed my masterpiece over to Cal. She's gotta save this world first, but I can win me competition. I sure you don't want to wield the sword yourself? Nah. I fought my fair share of undead. I know how to handle them. I'm better off at the capital, and the sword is better off in Cass' hand. Belonged to a barber once, so naturally it's Cass' legacy. But there's one more thing you could do. Craving one last drink, Rhea? Yeah, see right through me. Anything specific you have in mind for today? Just a drink that won't be my last. Mix us something to help us return to your tavern after all this beep. Agreed! I would love to come back here with my dear Rhea just to reminisce. Huh? You know what it says. Very well, I have two ideas that could work. I could give you something to enhance your dexterity and intelligence, so you can easily predict and avoid all the attacks. I'll top it up with a lotus flower for some extra draconic blessing. That would be the drink for a purely offensive approach. What would the other drink do? Swiftness? That would be the choice if you want something less violent. A drink that would enhance your natural charisma as well as up your defense. It would also add some honey flowers to make you extra persuasive. I'll be trying to collect some allies on the way, so we might need to do some convincing. And additional defense seemed like a good idea. But smashing the undead creatures' heads together sounds more fun than talking to them. I'm not really much of a charmer, you know. Oh, I find you quite charming. Shush. And we also have Lady Evelyn on our side. She definitely knows how to get a dead heart beating again. I'm speaking from my own experience here. Yeah. Your ex-wife will be joining us. Absolutely. That's an unexpected turn of events. So she's okay. Of course she is. That's a relief. Did you two talk it out? We did. And while there's still a long way to go, we started to reconcile. I'll tell you all about it after we prevent a world calamity. I'm counting on you. I suppose having a powerful vampire countess on our side isn't entirely bad. And now, what about my drink? Have you decided on one yet? No. Both sound reasonable to me. I'll leave it up to you. Charm or violence? What will it be? You better choose wisely. Thank you. It's only mildly threatening. I'm thinking of going with violence this time. Just violence. Hitting extra hard. Well, it's not really violence, it's swiftness, but well, I mean, it's okay. So we need... We can use this one actually. Hot chocolate. But we... And the lotus flower. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, it's weird. Somehow I'm always making the oh, wait, no. No. I'm always making the same drink at least twice on a day. I think a more physical approach fits you better. And you're quite charming already. Yeah, that's what I thought. Time to smash some undead heads. May you return unharmed. Be careful, you're starting to sound like some random NPC again. Let's go, Kyle. And pick up your ex-wife. See you later. Until then, dear innkeeper. Stay safe, you two. Who's next? Fable, okay. I still have to make you a drink. I'm back. And I see you brought Lynn with you. What a pleasant surprise. Good to see you too. You're taking this quest, if you couldn't tell. Only you two? I guess this much. You're not going alone, I hope. Of course not. We're just waiting for the others. Roy, Hex and Grace will be joining us. We're keeping the team small because it will probably be really hard to get there. But I think Kalin could probably defeat him all by herself anyway. I don't know. I think I work better on a team. Aww. I think we all work better when we don't have to go through terrifying experiences on our own. All part of the humanoid experience, I suppose. No philosophizing before a big quest, please. But I love my philosophizing. We know. Are you? Scared and excited? Scared, excited? Scared and excited? Yeah, both. But it's not the worst combo. We're excited for an epic fight, and scared because we care about this world and each other. That seems like a good thing. I guess if I didn't care, I wouldn't feel so worried about all of you either. Good to be worried then, in a way. But I could do without this feeling of ants running around in my stomach. Me too, but I'm glad you care. Would you say I care, Lynn? Oh no, a dad joke. That reaction. Ah, come on. Okay, sorry. That new sword of yours, Lynn, does it have an appropriately epic name? I asked Rita too. She told me to name it. And? Ultrasonic, Dragonic, Lightbringer. Lynn panicked. Said it's just a great sword. So now its name is just a great sword. Oh no, Lynn! Very, creative. Luckily, the most commonly translated name for Earth's great axe is just a great axe. Callan's fits right in with the naming convention. Is? It is really called that? I knew that, of course. Of course. So you've got just a great sword, unexplored dragon powers, a quest. All that's missing is... a drink. A drink. It would be foolish of me to let you walk out of here without any help again. A little. I mean, you are a little bit of a fool either way. Don't think I'll just forget about whatever you and that Quasar guy got going on. We'll for sure be talking about that once we've stopped him. That's fair. Are you mad at me? No. I guess we all have people we're scared to talk about. But you were right. The past always comes back to haunt us, whether werewolf or necromancer. I can handle the past as long as you guys promise to haunt me for a long while too. We'll give it our best. So Fable, what drink should she get you? Well, I think I should play to my strength, but I'm not sure which one I should focus on. On the one hand, dexterity will make me swifter with a bow, and it always helps to be fast and evasive. On the other hand, Roy has been teaching me how to combine magic and music to support people. And I think a powerful pep talk or healing word can go a long way So charisma could work too. Innkeeper, I leave the choice up to you. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here. I like both of these sides of myself. Just make me your favorite charisma drink or your favorite dexterity drink. Favorite drink for a favorite customer coming right up. I go with charisma. Because she's already swift enough. My favorite. Charisma. Well, we just have to find one. 1,000 winds. Or sunny breeze. I go with 1,000 winds. It looks nice. So we need charisma and defense. Honeyflower. I can go with a honeyflower. Okay, honeyflower it is. Where are you? Here you are. That's it. 1,000 wins. Just for you. At least it's something different than Swift Strike. I think it's time to hone those musical and magical talents of yours. After all, your charisma is what convinced to help us. Maybe you can inspire Tuat too. Maybe. Will you put in a good word with Leviathan for me too? I already have. Thank you. Once I get back, I get to working on that jingle immediately. I can't wait. So, does your ex-paladin have any weaknesses? His arrogance? He still can't see himself losing. Nor does he think he has any weaknesses. And he can't imagine you have something equally important to fight for. But he's fighting for something that's already dead. You're fighting for something still alive. Make the most of it. Either way, best of luck. Thank you! Hope you don't mind me kicking your friend's ass. Tell them I sent you. Ha! I deliver your cutting words myself. Do you mind if we wait here for the others? Not at all. Grab yourself a table and some, Still don't have any snacks actually. Oh no, we need snacks. Don't worry, I bought biscuits. Ooh. Well then, have some biscuits. I set up a table. Where? Where are the biscuits? Why don't you sell cookies? I was never very good at baking. Maybe you should. Oh. Oh, you're not angry anymore? Awkward. You can finally breathe a sigh of relief, everyone. The face and the muscle have arrived. You're all saved. Hooray. Okay, I was trying to make this less awkward and I see I've made it worse. It's okay, Voy. Some situations call for a little bit of awkwardness. I am... Innkeeper. I'm sorry, It's okay, I get it. Oh, I would be mad too. I'm just glad you came back. Thank you for welcoming me back. Anytime. Yeah, Claire, listen. I'm sorry too. You needed us and we... There's nothing you could have done. I needed some time alone to be miserable. Thank you for still being here for me when I came back. Anytime, but how are you feeling? I'm not the best. I miss her a lot. Me too. She's... I know, and I feel pretty powerless without her here. But Dave was right. She should have hated it if we gave up now. I don't want to abandon the world she loved so much. We have to try and save it. It's near now, I think, but yeah. I think we owe it to her to try. And she deserves a proper ending too. Not to fade into some sort of puppet of his. You're always looking out for her. I know she really appreciated that. You're always looking out for us? I'm sorry I got so angry about that bird. We are trying our best. Ooh, have you heard? hope he already knows that we were friends with Quasar. No, you were right. I should do better. Let's try to be better together then. I'd like that. Good job, you three. That wasn't so hard now, was it? It was very hard, but it was worth it. Thanks for dragging me here, boy. You got it. I heard you're joining too, boy. Of course I am. What would everyone do without my priceless encouragement and skillful illusions? Plus, I'm dying to hurl the worst insults known to Dragonkind at that man. Don't hold back on my account. Would you like a drink to help you with that? Nah, I think I've got it covered this time. Can't wait to hear your epic battle ballad about it. Oh, you will. Could I have a drink? I think I could use a little something. Like, some defense maybe? I don't know how else I'll handle this without Tia. I'll try my best to mix up some liquid support. Let's go. I guess some... Frosted Lagoon. There you go. What about Lynn? Not quite Alethea, but this is as much as defense as I can give you. Thank you. This reminds me of her. It's the best way possible. I really needed that. In the best way possible. Feeling a little bit better. A lot, actually. Coolio! Just missing the two wizards now. We should wait for them with Fable. And with Fable's biscuits. Where are they? There's biscuits! I'm glad I picked up snack duty. Me too. Glad you're okay, big guy. Thank you. Now come on, before Voice starts his inevitable grand speech without us. Did someone say speech? Nope, this way. Gone they are. Gone to get some biscuits. I will miss this. Maybe I should start offering food. No, Andy would go crazy. Oh, there they are, the wizards. The stars of the show have finally arrived. But Voice already here. I don't think we can compete with that. Come on, don't kill my vibe. Spend too much time with Iniko. Impossible. Are they also why you're late? We were busy doing research, okay? Turns out we have a little bit of a problem. You mean besides a crazy necromancer with a god complex and a god's weapon trying to kill death? Yeah, besides that, yes. Wonderful. What is it? Quasar needs to go through the astral portal in the aperture to reach Tuat and do his crazy apocalypse thing. We figured he'll be able to use the portal without issue because of Tia. Or what's left of her. First he has to get to the aperture somehow, of course. As a former paladin of Cassiopeia, getting to her portal shouldn't be a problem for him. And that's what we thought, which is where our problem comes in. We know he's attempting this tonight. Because of the transition between the astral moon and the dying moon and all that jazz. Which means we also have to get there fast, but teleporting into the Forbidden Valley isn't exactly easy. Its weird natural magic makes it a hazard for any self-respecting wizard. You're basically guaranteed to teleport yourself into a tree. Even Baya can't help, you're a bit stuck. Got any ideas? I'm good at teleporting drinks, not people. Not exactly. Grace, you've been awfully quiet. Do you have any idea? I do. Uh-oh, you do? Yes. But I knew you would say no, so I decided to pitch it to the innkeeper instead. Please go ahead. Remember those spells Hex found? Weren't exactly that many to remember. Can't wait to try out that soul-binding one. Don't. You'll risk your own soul. I meant a teleportation spell. The one that can teleport you anywhere? That one. The one that could kill you? I think I could use it to teleport a small group right into the astral sea. Somewhere close to the portal so that they can find Quasar easily. That would be great. No, it wouldn't. Well, did you miss the part where it could kill you? With my modifications, it has a whole 30% chance of succeeding without stripping me of all my mana. And that's a 70% chance of death. We don't have a lot of options. This isn't an option. We'll find something else, another way. And with what time exactly, Hexagon? Fine, sure, I'll cast it then. Don't be silly. You're awful at teleportation. Plus, it's more stable if the caster stays behind. And you're a much better fighter than I am. They need you at the aperture. I need you alive. I won't be alive if we don't stop him. I know what I'm doing, just trust me. Well, 30% chance is pretty low. Absolutely not. I won't let you sacrifice yourself for some useless heroics. Either I cast it, or we don't do this at all. Well, this is Grace's choice, let her make it. If he's so bad at teleportation, I don't think he will be able to make it. And then it's a waste of time, you know? She makes stupid choices sometimes. She's too good for this world and it will kill her. So you'd rather shape her into something she's not. Don't you love her the way she is? More than anything, her heart is what makes her so special. Then let her keep it. If we want to save this world, this is the only way. What's the point of this world if it doesn't have you in it? Hex, that world without me that you fear so much, it will exist one day, no matter what we do today. But it doesn't exist right now, and yet you keep acting like it does. I'm just worried. You're so worried about the possibility of me being gone, you treat me like I'm already a ghost. The time we have, it's so short. I know I'm scared too. I don't want to die either. But I can't miss out on living, pretending I'm already dead. You'll have plenty of time to mourn me when I'm gone. Right now, I need you to love me. Aww. I'm so scared, Grace. I don't know what I'll do without you. You'll figure it out. You won't be alone, even when I'm gone. It's not the same. I know, but let's focus on what you can do right now while we're still together. We can save this world. You'll only let me live. Yes, I can't keep you in a glass case like some sort of spell scroll. Even though I'd come up with great riddles to trap you with. I would solve them instantly. Ha! You would. Do you really want to do this? I can help. This is how I can help. You don't have to. I want to. Let her be her own person, Hex. She deserves this. You make it out of this, okay? You have to promise me you'll make it out of this. I promise. Ooh, can she? And then we'll have a tea party. So many of them. I love you, Gracie. I love you too, Hexy. Alright. I guess if anyone could handle casting a crazy powerful, probably cursed teleportation spell, it's you. Or the innkeeper. But I guess you're not volunteering? Unless you all want to permanently be transformed into rings, I can't help you. Good thing you've got me then, to cast a spell and to keep you company afterwards. I stay behind to ensure the spell's stability and improve the chances of keeping my promise. Sounds lovely. Would you like a drink to assist you in this matter? No. I think I'd like to keep destiny in my own hands today, but thank you. Let's do this then. Before I change my mind and lock you into a tower. I'd like to see you try. Alright, are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. You better keep her well hydrated while I'm gone, innkeeper. Will do. See you soon. You can count on that. It looks like everyone else is ready to get going as well. So shush and let me concentrate. Oh, right now, the final battle. And... is she alive? She did it! Did it work? I think so. They all disappeared. Well, maybe they're in the void. Phew. That was... Oh, dragons, that was close. It felt like all my insides were being pulled out through my nose. You. But you made it. But we made it. Can't believe I've got the greatest witch of our generation hanging out in my tavern. It's what the best innkeeper of our generation deserves. Speaking of which, can I get a drink? Something that will make my brain feel like it's melting a little less. Of course, Grace. You can have as many drinks as you want. Do you think making endless drinks might distract us from worrying so much? It might. I'll consider it then. Let's start with one. Let's go. A little brain power. The good old sparkling nebula. Just to get your brain going again. Right undo. Sparkling ice. Emergency anti-brain melting liquid. Just for you. Thank you. I think my synapses are putting themselves back together. And now... we wait. We wait. Thank you for keeping me company. Anytime. Well, she's gone. Oh no, she's not. Oh! Hello, hello! Oh, hello! Hello there. I'm Quincy. Grace, nice to meet you. Likewise. What are you two up to? Looks like a whole lot of worrying. Waiting mostly. Mind if I wait with you? No, not at all. Then let us wait together. He's a weirdo. Oh, no Andu feeding time. It's alright. Ooh, I'm curious to what will happen. Of course, we will all win, but, you know, how will we do that? That's the question. And we'll get the answer next time. See you then. Bye bye.